How's it going out there, YouTube land and also social media lands? Welcome to another new video. In this video, we're going to do a review of a new movie that just came out last Friday and is a feel-good type of deal, type of film that, has to do with basketball. So we're going to get right into that. But before we do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss this video and the other videos I put up. As always, people, if you enjoy my content here on YouTube, definitely check out my other social media platforms such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all those great places. Pretty much post on a regular basis, so definitely check those out. As always, people, let's get right into this. So welcome one and all to an all new video. So like I was saying before, we're going to be doing a review of a new movie that just came out last Friday, the 10th, and is a amazing feel-good basketball type of deal type of film called Champions. Yeah! Champions, yeah! This is a really fantastic film. It's along the lines of like films like, say, Rebound, like Mike, stuff like that. It's like that type of thing, but dealing with people with mental disabilities. And basically the film is kind of that same kind of genre feel, but, with a lot of heart and just a lot of fun. Now, this film happens to be directed none other by a great director who has directed a lot of great things over the years. He's worked with his brother several times. He's done a few things himself, and just all around is a great director. And that happens to be Mr. Bob Farley. Oh, yeah, Bobby Farley, woo, Bobby Farley, yeah! Bobby Farley, yeah! So, one half of the Farley brothers, Bobby Farley, who has directed other films. He directed, of course, Dumb and Dumber 2, Something About Mary, all kinds of films like that are just really great classics. And he brought his A game to this film and gave us a really great film that just was super enjoyable, really done well, and all around just a really fantastic film. It really brought me back to the day, in the early 2000s, late 90s, even the 2010s when they had those types of films, that it just brought me back to those types, and it just was really well done. And I thought Bobby did a great job of giving this really solid film that just had a lot of great timing, a lot of great comedy, but at the same time, a lot of good storytelling as well. Now, another movie that Bobby has directed that I absolutely love and I think is a really fantastic film that doesn't get enough credit for how fun it was is the great film that came out in 2012 called The Three Stooges. Yeah! Three Stooges. Yeah! This modern telling of the Three Stooges that Bobby made. Oh my god, this movie is fantastic, and everyone that played the Three Stooges, from Will Sasso, to Chris Dumanolapidis. I know I said that wrong, but all the people that played the Three Stooges were all super fantastic and did a great job. And Bobby did a really good job of giving us this really great comedy that was so inspiring to the original Three Stooges films. And I love how they kept it how it was back in those times. I love how they kept it, true to the Stooges and kept it and honored them and all that kind of stuff. And I thought Bobby did such a great job of just giving us a great, fantastic comedy film that it felt like watching the Three Stooges back in the day. And it just was a fantastic film. I don't think it gets enough credit, and I don't think Bobby gets enough credit for directing such a great film. If you haven't seen The Three Stooges, definitely check out the film. It was really fantastically done by Bobby. But overall, I really enjoyed what Bobby did with The Champions. I thought he made a fantastic film. I thought he gave it a lot of heart. I thought he gave it a lot of good comedy, a lot of good everything, and just made a really solid and fantastically done film. If you haven't seen The Champions yet, definitely go check out Bobby's directing duties in this film because he did a really amazing job. So this movie has a pretty basic cast, a few great actors, comedians that I feel that are really amazing. Cheech Marin is in this film, and Ernie Hudson. Both of them bring great presence to the film. But really, this movie has a great couple of kind of main stars that work with the mentally challenged individuals that are in the film and that are part of the basketball team that really just, they really add great talent to this cast and just made this film really fun. So to start us off, of course, is the main guy himself, the coach of the team, called Woody Harrelson. Oh yeah, Woody Harrelson, woo, Woody Harrelson, yeah! So Woody Harrelson, of course, is the main star of this film. He plays the coach of the team themselves. And he, of course, is this, down and out basketball coach that keeps getting in trouble, and basically this is his community service, and then he ends up learning basically how to be a good person type of deal. And I thought Woody Harrelson did a great job of bringing that to life, giving a really solid performance, and I just enjoyed every aspect of his character in the film, and I love his evolution through the film as well. And once again, Woody always brings greatness to his characters. He always acts so good. He always is just a really amazing actor, and he just once again brought it to this film. Now, another great film he was in that I really enjoyed him in and think is one of his best films to date is the great zombie film that he just kicks total butt in as Tallahassee. He's awesome. He's amazing as his character, and just is a really surefire film. And that, of course, a film called Zombieland. Yeah, Zombieland. Oh, I absolutely love this film. So beautifully directed, so amazing, and Woody was just amazing, along with Abigail Breslin, Emma Stone, Jesse Eisenberg. They all worked so well together, but I just absolutely love what characterization Woody brought to his character of Tallahassee, how he, deals with the different people that he has to deal with, how he deals with the interactions and stuff like that, and just what he brings to the table of this group of people, and just is so freaking awesome. And he has some of the greatest one-liners throughout this film that are just absolutely fantastic. And his whole obsession with the Twinkies, he did a phenomenal job with that. It was so freaking awesome. If you have not seen Zombieland, highly recommend checking it out for Woody's performance. He was fantastic in it. But overall, I really enjoyed Woody in this film. I thought he was fantastic and amazing, and I think just another great added film to his great acting bravado as it is, and just a great addition to his filmography as well. If you haven't seen him in anything recently, go check him out in Champions Now. He was really superb. So that brings me to the final actor I like to talk about that was in film, or actress I should say, and that of course is Dee from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, known as Kaitlin Olson! Oh yeah, Kaitlin Olson! Woo! Kaitlin Olson! Yeah! So Kaitlin Olson, aka Dee, from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which is going to be coming to its 15th or 16th season, I should say, and is amazing comedian. She is so fun. I've loved her as Dee all these years, but she has had a few different films that she's also been over the years, and is just a really fun comedian and does a really good job. And I just really enjoyed her as the love interest of Woody Harrelson in the film. I thought she was fun. I like seeing her so different from her Dee character and being more of a leading lady. And I thought that she just did a really good job of being this really sophisticated person, but at the same time so funny and just so fun, and just was a great performance by Kaitlin, and I really enjoyed her in it. Now, another great film she was in that wasn't a huge role, but I really enjoyed her performance in it, even though she wasn't in it very long, is a great film that came out in 2015 called The Heat. Yeah, The Heat. Yeah. So she plays a small part in this where she plays like this Russian drug lord kind of person type of deal, or just a Russian person that is suspected of like drug dealing or prostituting people or something like that. And she was absolutely freaking hilarious as the character, and her accent was pretty on point too. I like how it was very Dee-ish, but at the same time, she still did a really decent job with it. And I just really enjoyed her as the character, and I thought she was super funny. And I love everything that she brought to the character, and how simplistic that little cameo was that added so much flavor to that film. If you haven't seen Kaitlin Olson or anything, definitely check out In the Heat. She was really fun in that. But overall, I really enjoyed Kaitlin in this film. I thought she did an amazing job and was a great addition to the cast, along with Cheech Marin and Ernie Hudson. And I just thought she played a great love interest, and it was great to see her as kind of a leading lady in a film. Besides being kind of like, Dee and It's Always Sunny, where she's competing with 4 other, great actors. And she just really shined in this, and it was great to see her as this character. If you haven't seen Kaitlin in anything recently, definitely go check her out in Champions. She was really amazing. So what is Champions about? Basically, the premise of Champions is Woody Harrelson's character is this coach that basically keeps getting in trouble. He gets a DUI and gets sentenced to basically do, community service and be a basketball coach for these mentally disabled people at this school in Ohio. And basically, the rest of the film is about him kind of coming to terms with how his world has been how bad it's been and how he needs to correct it and how he gets put onto the right path to becoming a better person. And it's a really great, heartwarming, upbuilding film that's just so much fun, so awesome, super funny, super action-packed, lots of great basketball sequences. All around, just a really fantastic film. There's so many great scenes in this film, too. I absolutely love every scene that they have. The one gentleman, and he's like, does the dance as he tries to do a backwards back shot. Is absolutely hilarious. You got some great scenes with a few of the, mentally handicapped individuals in the film that, that are just super funny, too. I mean, the one gal that plays the one female character on the team, she's absolutely freaking hilarious. And she has some great one-liners and great scenes. And just all these people were just so fantastic and so fun. Definitely worth the watch, people. Giant 10 golden movie boxes up on this bad boy. If you have not seen it yet, definitely go check it out in theaters now. Really well done film. Really fun. Can't wait to add this to the collection. So that's it for this movie review, guys. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Also, thank you for subscribing. If this is your first time here or you have been here before, don't forget to check out any older new videos you might not have seen yet. As always, people, if you want to show support to the channel, definitely check out my links down below, either from my Patreon page, where you get all kinds of extra accoutrement you don't get here on my YouTube channel, or the awesome horror pack, where you can get great horror films to your door every month for a great low price. So definitely check that out, too. So, as people, catch you in the next one.